we have the Western Conference Finals set. We have the San Antonio Spurs taking the Golden State Warriors. And I think we're going to be in for probably the most entertaining series that we're probably going to see between two of the best teams in a conference. Now, many were thinking, can anybody stop Golden State? Many people thought that San Antonio would be Golden State's kryptonite. And we were kind of robbed of this matchup last year because the Thunder, they turned these Spurs into mincemeat last year. But now that Kevin Durant has gone from Oklahoma City to Golden State, it seems the Warriors are an unstoppable force. But if the Spurs want to win this series, three things have to happen. One, Kawhi Leonard has to be 100%. Two, you've got to step up on defense. You got to take advantage of Warriors' mistakes. Because the Warriors will make mistakes in this series. There's going to be no doubt about it. We've seen throughout the season and the last season that the Warriors are not the perfect NBA team. In fact, there's no NBA team that's perfect at all. Number three, they have to steal one of the games in Oracle. They got to steal game 1 or 2 in Oracle to have a chance to win the series. And for the Warriors, who thinks win the series? You got to have efficiency. In fact, let me just go back. The key for both these teams is going to be efficiency. But the Spurs have to be more efficient than Golden State to have a chance in this series. Because if Golden State's efficient and they're not efficient, then Golden State's going to run away with the series. Just like they've done with the Trailblazers and the Jazz. And number two, the Spurs have to get constant drives to the basket. They've got to force some of the star players to get into foul trouble like Draymond Green. Or Klay Thompson or Curry. But overall, how I see this series going, I think the Spurs aren't going to win this series. But I do think they'll get at least one game out of this. I feel like that the Warriors are going to dominate game 1 and 2. I think the Spurs will probably win either game 3 or game 4. Then the Warriors will lock it up in game 5. But of course, watch me be wrong, because last year I believe I had the Warriors winning in 5 last year against the Thunder, but then the Thunder stole game 1. But as we go over these keys one more time, the Spurs need to have 3 things happen. They got to be more efficient than Golden State. They got to steal game 1 or game 2. And 3, they've got to force early foul trouble on these Warriors in each of the games to have a chance. So Golden State has swept through the playoffs so far, and so has Cleveland. But Golden State's not going to sweep these Spurs. It's not going to happen. Despite the Spurs not having Tony Parker or not having Kawhi Leonard at 100%. I still think the Spurs win at least one game in this series, so I'm going with Warriors in 5. That's at least my thought. Comment your thought down below. Always like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, JB Talk Sports. I'll put the link to my Twitter account in the description box. You can follow me there. Have a great day, everybody. I will see you next time. We're going to do the Eastern Conference Final. It's either going to be Cleveland taking on Boston, or it's going to be Cleveland taking on the Wizards. But we'll have it up tomorrow if the Celtics clinch. If not, we're going to wait it out. Anyway, see you next time.